Hello everybody and welcome along to Farming Simulator 22 for my first look at Haut-Beyleron. It is me, Wasteland Gaming. Hello everybody, it's me, Wasteland Gaming, and I apologise, I'm a little bit late to the party, but I finally made it onto Farming Simulator 22. Hope you're well. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, welcome back if you're already subscribing and following. But I thought what I'd do with this Let's Play, I'm going to start off with just a little bit of how I set my game up as well, and obviously the screens and stuff. Because the game's new, it kind of makes sense just to go through all the options and things like that, and just have a look at the game from ground up. So I'm in the starting screen just now. I've done a little bit of playing about off screen already. I have had a little look at the maps, and I have had a look at the options as well. So if we just go into options just now, this is basically the screen that changes fundamentally how the game operates. So we've got invert Y look, which is fairly standard on games, changing the Y-axis. Our field of view alters how much we can see on the screen, the maximum area you can see. So I have increased that up to 90 degrees. It starts at 60, and that just gives you a bigger field of view. And that goes right down to 45 degrees. Then the in-game HUD scale is basically the size of the speedo and the wee mini-map, things like that. So I have reduced that down from 100% down to 75% just to give me more screen to look at rather than the HUD. And then the brightness starts at 1 and I have dropped it down to 0.8. In fact, I'm going to drop it down to 0.7. Then down here we've got because the reason I'm dropping the brightness is because I don't want it like super cartoony, so I'm going to just drop it down a little bit. Realistic beacon lights. Yeah, on console we have realistic beacon lights. We can toggle that on and off. Because I'm playing on Xbox Series X, no bother at all. We'll put this on, and then volume. I'm going to just keep this at 100%. Music I've turned off just because of YouTube, and then vehicle volume I'm going to keep at 80% just now, but we might change these levels once I've started recording. Environment volume is obviously environment, and I've turned the radio off, and our GUI volume. So we'll apply that, save successful, and then in here we've obviously got our career, multiplayer, downloadable content, which is our mods. See if there's anything extra in there. So we've got the Fiat and case. These have been released by Giants. I've got the class saddle track because I got a pre-order despite it not coming on time. I had to wait a couple of days, unfortunately. That's why the videos are late. And then we've got the class Dominator 108 and the New Holland. Trailers wise, they released the Strikeman, which was on FS19, and the Vaderstadt Spirit R300S, which was on FS19 too. So the other thing that came out is the government subsidy sign as well, and that got released fairly early on. So I'm kind of caught up with everything. Obviously we've got achievements there, Microsoft Store, and then credits and change users. So let's get stuck in. So empty slot, we're going to go for that, and I'm going to set this Let's Play up on Farm Manager. Now obviously you get a ton of money in Farm Manager, but the reason being is I want to show all aspects of the game in this Let's Play. So if I start off start from scratch, I'm not going to have a great deal of cash to do that, so that's my thinking. If I do end up with too much money, I'll just lease items and give them back just to reduce my money, and you guys can let me know whether that's a good idea. But I thought then I can buy the pieces of land I want, and then I can also do the things I want on this Let's Play, because there's grapes, obviously there's olives, and there's a whole lot of equipment as well to play about with, plus the landscaping. There's a big aspect to landscaping now, and I really want to have a play about that, and that costs money. So that's the thinking. So we'll go on to Haut-Beyleron. I think it's Haut-Beyleron. I did actually spend a lot of time in France, especially the south of France, kind of in this sort of where this is supposedly got inspiration from. And yeah, I had many a good year out there, and yeah, the Cisteron area and that sort of area is just fantastic. Provence, it's a beautiful part of France. But as you can see, Xbox Series X, this loads up super quick. So we're on to our character customization. We'll keep that Mr. Man, and then just pressing the right button, left button, we'll scroll down these menus. So I think what we'll do is we'll go for a French looking person. Whatever a French looking person looks like. I think, yeah, a beard. That'd be good. We can change the colour. I think we'll go for brown. Why not? And then it is mauve. Yeah, if you're in the UK, we're in Movember at the moment. So I'm going to have a moustache just now. We'll get rid of the beard actually. And then clothes-wise, excuse me, we're going to go ultra French, or stereotypically French, should I say. So we'll go for wellies and beret, and we'll go for thin gloves just now, and some nice glasses. Fantastic. So we'll confirm him. He looks very dapper, very nice. And this is our starting area. Now obviously on Start from Scratch and Farm Manager there is nothing here at all. So we need to get started with buying some equipment and buying some stuff. Before we jump into that though, let's just quickly look through the menus. So obviously this is our world map, our area map, and shows everything on there. These are our sell points and various production chain buildings, and obviously water sources, roads, etc. The shop is down here, and yeah, it's quite interesting. So the Haut in Haut, Haut in Haut, Haut means high in French. So this is the higher plateau of the Beyleron region, and this is obviously the lower region where the river is. So and there's the train. So I'm going to set myself up in the higher region, I think, just because I like the lay of the land up there. Like I said, I have been in here just to have a quick look. So so this is our help menu, and I've used this a lot actually. Just having a look around, read a lot of this, and this gives you all the information you need. It doesn't give you controls, but it certainly gives you a lot of information. Obviously, Giants have released the Academy as well, which gives you tons of information on the game. So definitely look those up. I'll leave a link for the Academy on the description here. So this is our general settings. So help menu, I'm going to leave that on just now. Colorblind mode, interactive markers, money unit, I'm going to use in euros because we're in Europe, temperature Celsius because I'm British, and hectares, radio's off, radio range vehicle only, reset camera on, indoor camera suspension, I've left that on because that gives a more realistic look when you're in cab. Dynamic vehicle camera I'm leaving on for now, but I can't wait for the collision camera mod to come out, because then I'll be able to film a bit better. Done the invert y-axis. Easy arm controls for cranes, I've done that. Camera sensitivity is at 100%, I'm knocking that down to 75%. Vehicle arm sensitivity is 100%, and I've dropped down the steering sensitivity as well because I'm on controller and it does move about quite quick. Direction change is automatic. Gear shift change is automatic, but for the first wee bit I'm going to use manual and just show you how that works. On controller it's okay, it works fine, but it is a little bit fiddly. I think with a gear stick and steering wheel will be absolutely amazing, super immersive, but we'll show you how all that works because the gearing is quite important in FS22. Speedo, vehicle speed or engine speed, and then switching to trains, and these are all volume things. And then down here I'm going to turn this just to off. Time scale I'm going to drop down to 2, and then economy, traffic on, One thing with the traffic, it does affect the AI workers, so sometimes if you turn that off, it does help. And then seasonal growth, yes, I have always played with seasons. I'm going to knock it up to 2-day seasons. In fact, no, I'm going to keep it at 1 just now, just to speed up the progression, and then we'll see how we get on after that. Fixed visual month, no. Snow on, crop destruction on, period of plowing on, field stones on, lime on, weeds on, dirt normal, automatic engine start off, stop code breaking on, fill trailer limit. This is an interesting one. Trailers can only be filled until the max allowed weight is reached. So I'm going to turn that on because that sounds quite realistic. Fuel usage normal, AIs, refills, that's all getting turned off so we don't spend a load of money on things we don't need to. Right. And we'll just leave that as my save game. So we'll save that like that. And then what we're going to do next is buy some land. So, like I said, we're down here, so I want to go up to the Haut region, further up that way, up past the castle. So, if you haven't seen any of FS22, which you must have lived under a stone by now, but yeah, the crops and the crispness of the graphics, especially on Xbox Series X, is absolutely stunning. They've done such a good job. So if I press our left hand menu button, we'll go down to here, and this is all our vehicles, trailers, objects, packages, used vehicles. So they've got 4 things in here. Oh, they've got a trailer. Ooh. Right, I'm going to buy that now before it disappears. Let's get through this. So we can have extensions or not. So I'm going to go for, why not? Because we're getting a huge discount on it anyway. Trelleborg, wide tyres. Just go standard. Main colour. Nice. And that'll do. You can obviously alter your license plate, no problem at all. So we'll buy that. And then, yeah, what we're going to do is just keep scrolling down. We've obviously got that now. I can't afford any of all that other stuff. It seems a bit of a waste just now. So we'll keep that as that. And yeah, then if we go down to others, then we've got this is our construction and farmland. So if we go to farmland, gives us our map. Our starting farm is down here. So that's our starting farm down here, but we obviously on start from scratch, so or new farm manager. So this is all our other land. This is the higher region. Observatories up here, castles in the middle, down here. So I'm going to go for something quite central. I think I have had a little scope about, and this place here is an old farm chateau, which I think was maybe used for grapes at some point, but go with me on this one. It's a bit of a let's play. So we're going to buy that piece of land, and this is where our farm's going to be. And I'm going to buy this field here. What's in it just now? Oh. Wrong menu. So we have, fantastic, we have a, oh, is that potatoes? It is potatoes, isn't it? Okay, well, right, well, we can go with that. I might have to plough this up, but yeah, we'll buy that. Yeah, and I want a small field as well. It's quite far away. That one, how much is that? 200. Oh, that's quite expensive. That's quite close. What's on that? Oh, sugar beet. I don't want that. That one's got oats in it. Right, let's go for this one. Okay. Perfect. So, that's our land bought. We're now down to 724. So, we're going to go to construction next. And our man stays where he is. He can stay there just now. And then, yeah, zoom in and zoom out. And this landscaping tool now, oh, there's our trailer. Very nice, very nice. So that's a trailer. And then, yeah, we've got, get to put our farmhouse in. So this is our piece of, first piece of land here. And then I've got our field here, which is potatoes. Okay, and then we've got our small oat field down here. Excuse me. So we've got this nice big patch of grassland here, actually. And yeah, the old chateau's here. So yeah, and we've got some trees that we need to clear. So I think the first job is probably to clear the trees. So what I'll do is we'll nip to the shop. And we'll get some of these trees cleared and then we can get a house put in. Right. See you down at the stores, I think. Yeah. Fantastic. So, ran my way across the fields and we are here. So, at the shop. So what we're going to do, our customization point is just there and yeah, our purchase point is just here. Mon moteur. So let's go in there and yeah, I'm gonna interesting. So we'll go to tractors first. So I've been having a good look at all these. There's absolutely a plethora of tractors. John's done a great job with the base game tractors this time round. I think there's a really good choice, but I'm going to go for a medium tractor. And I never get to use John Deere things because of the slot count's always been so high. But if you look at my slot count at the top right there, 82 out of 5,155. Woohoo! So this John Deere's a mere 13 slots. So we're going to go for this one. I've not used John Deere's much at all, so I'm really looking forward to this. So these Nokian tyres are Ground Kings, or we've got the standard TRIZs, but the Tractor Kings, I really love the tread on those tyres. Proper mud tyres, brilliant. So we're going to go for that. And then, yeah, this is a 175 horsepower tractor. So, and we're going to go for a how do you pronounce it? Front attach, because this is going to be a front attach tractor too. So we're going to buy that. Sorry, my throat is still killing me at the moment. We need a chainsaw, so we're going to go for the Husqvarna, one of them. Need a front loader, so because we've got a Hauer attachment, we need a Hauer front loader, so I'm going to go for the bigger one. And then we're going to do some forestry, so I need a log grab. So lots of attachments in here. We will need other ones, including pallet forks, but I'm going to go for log fork just now. We might sell this back at some point. Need a front weight, so maybe just go for the 900 just now. John Deere one. We need a trailer, so I'm going to go for this, the transport wagon by Bremer. It's, yeah, you'll be able to get headers on this and all sorts of stuff, so I think this is going to be a useful trailer. It is 3-point linked, but that's okay. So we'll just keep that as standard. And then the last thing I want to get is a mulcher for the tree stumps. So on FS22 there's quite a lot of choice in stump grinders, etc. So there's got these stump grinders, which is just a stump grinder, but then they've got these mulchers as well, which can be used for removing tree stumps and bushes. And yes, you can remove bushes on FS22, yeah, shrubs and things. So I'm going to lease this. So to lease it, we press X and it gives you the price for leasing, and then I can go no if I don't want to, but lease it, and then yes. So that's our initial little setup, I think. Obviously we've got a trailer as well, which is fantastic, but I'll come back and get that in a little bit. But let's jump in. This tractor looks fantastic, absolutely amazing. So if I put the beacons on, yeah, look at that, awesome, so cool. So get it started up. So gears wise, if I press the 2 trigger buttons and then down and up on the green pad, if you look down on the bottom right, I'm changing the gears up and down. So I've got reverse gears and forward gears. If I go across, it then changes the ratio of the gearbox. You have to listen very carefully. I go in cab. It's even got the change of the gear sound. So cool. Cobbler Farms, you were right. Absolutely amazing. So I'm going to put it in C, and we obviously need to go backwards just now. There we go. It's funny, I haven't played this with sound yet. The time I have played it so far, I haven't had an opportunity to play with sound, so okay. There we go. Come back out of cab. See, I like the gear changes, don't get me wrong, but it is a bit faffy with without gear levers. So I'm going to get all this stuff onto the trailer, and then yeah, we'll see you on the way through the village, I think. Put those beacons on, I love it. So good. So I thought I'd quickly show you this actually. So those that haven't seen, or this equipment now straps down, so you can take all these straps off and obviously it'll sit nicely, but just watch the piece of machinery. That little jolt there just telling you that it's been locked onto that trailer, so things won't fly off anymore, which is fantastic. I thought since we're here, we may as well just show you a bit of the landscape, the town. It's absolutely stunning, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant. I'm gonna do something just now. So if I press B here, and we're going to use a bit of the AI. So I've got the 7810 selected. So if I press Y, I'll set my destination. And what I want to do is, yeah, I want to get up to here. So what I'm going to do is just going to say, right, take me to there. So I'm going to press R button and then just get it facing that way, press it again, and then driving to target. So the guy's now driving his way there. So let's watch him do it. I'm not going to do this all the time because it does cost money, obviously, because you're using a worker. And you can see got a nice lady driving the tractor, a mademoiselle driving the tractor. So look at the beacons reflecting off the buildings. Oh, there's so much joy in that. It's just, yeah, it just, Giants have said that it's all the little things on this this new game, and they've certainly, it is like the gear change there and the beacons. Just, I'm smiling ear to ear just now. It's absolutely amazing. I'm so blown away by it. It's brilliant. Whoa! God, they didn't get that corner right, did they? So you can take over at any time, thank goodness. Before he careered off into the ditch there, but there I am. I'll have to give him a name. I need a good French name for this gentleman. What are we going to call him? You guys could probably let me know on the comments. What should we call our Manny? Thierry? Francois? Pierre? Have a think. As you can see, I've changed the gearing to automatic, just for ease on this Let's Play more than anything. but it's a steep old hill up here, isn't it? Blimey. Nice cornfield there, actually. Probably turn the beacons off now, we're off-road. But this is our old chateau. Look at this. Very nice. You can go through the wee little entranceway there. So it is potatoes. So obviously we've got all this scrap land here, so I think that's my first job, is we're going to clear all this out. So just turn the engine off there, and yeah, have a look. So this area here is quite flat actually. This would probably be a good place to put the house. A bit bumpy here, but we could probably flatten that out with a landscaping tool. There's some rock there as well. So a fairly large flat area actually, that's quite good. It does slope away, but look at this. Fantastic views of the valley below. We've got the railway just next to us as well. Lovely. Okay, so let's crack on. We'll get the chainsaw out straight away, and we'll do some chopping. Like I said, these bushes can now be removed as well, which is absolutely amazing. So get rid of that. There we go. What? You can hear the trees falling over. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh wow, that's made my day. That is so cool. Brilliant. Oh. Giants, you're superstars. They've taken all the best mods from PC and incorporated them in the game. It's absolutely brilliant. Alright. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a bit of a time lapse, I think, in age-honoured tradition of my Let's Plays. We'll get a time lapse going, and yeah, we'll get all these trees cut down, I think. Right, we'll see you in a second. There we go. We're getting these bushes and everything out of the way. I think we'll get rid of this one as well. And then you'll see the stones are getting brought up with it as well, which is quite cool. And that's everything. All good if it's not. Right. Turn that off. I'll put this this nicely out the way, and then we can get our house built. turn those lights off. There we go. So nice clear area. Obviously I've got trees there. What we'll do next episode is we'll cut them up, sell them, get them down to the sell point. Got another tree stump there actually, so I'll get that off camera as well. So what we'll do then is move our man over here, otherwise it might affect the landscaping. So if we go into here, down to the bottom, and construction. So there's our man. So this is our area. So what we're going to do, we're going to flatten first. So by using the directional pad, I can scroll left and right, up. So we'll go to landscaping, select that, and then got all our different things in here: animals, decorations, production, buildings, the whole lot. So we will add to this as we go along, but what we're going to do is sculpting first, and we want to level. Yeah, we're going to level. So press that one, and then in fact if I press Y now, I can change to square or circle. I'll go for square just now, and if I press across on the directional button, it will make it bigger and smaller. So find a level area just there, I reckon. I'll probably go down a size actually. There we go, and press A, and this is just going to level it all out. Just zoom in a bit so you can see a bit better. But yeah, you can see it's just taking the ground, just extending it out the way. Whoa, that's a bit funny. You see this? Oh, don't like that. That's a bit glitchy. So just extend that out of the way again. There we go. You see our money's going down considerably, but that's fine. But we want a nice big flat area out here, just so we can get our house on the go. There we go. Flatten all this out. Lovely. Perfect. Okay, so that's that done. So come out of that, and buildings next. And we'll go across to farmhouses and farmhouse. Right, zoom out a bit. And yeah, we need to get this put down. So spin this round. So I want to put it in as close to the chateau as possible, I guess, but need a bit of space to get around. Looks pretty good there actually. Could go back a bit. There's pretty good. So we'll place it there. And then have a quick look at it. Yeah, it's sitting quite nicely there actually. Has landscaped it a little bit, but it's looking pretty good. So let's just open this up. So the house itself has got a place where you can change your outfits. This is all grass inside, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the landscaping on this. So go back into here, and we'll go to paint, across to landscaping, down to painting, and then concrete. So just be aware it does print, draw it once you've got it selected. So just be aware of that when you do this. I think that'll do for concrete. What I'll do is I'll go over this with some dirt So dirt. So just do that. Right. So I'm going to carry on with this, get this all done, and yeah, we'll see you on the next episode. It will follow on straight from this, so stay tuned. I'll get it out as soon as I can, and yeah, we'll get the rest of this house built and hopefully get a shed up and things like that. We'll sell some wood, and yeah, move on. But yeah, a bit of a first look. Hope you've enjoyed it, and yeah, we'll see you very soon. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to share or comment. We'll see you soon. All the best.